Hi guys, this is Niket here, and today I'm going to introduce you the Java, and you can consider it as a demo for Java. So the main motivation of this video and this demo is to make you confident that you can also understand, you can also learn Java very easily. This demo I'm considering for those fellow who is just a fresher, doesn't matter he's from a triple E, EC, CSE, mechanical or whatever backgrounds. This demo will help you to understand why we require Java, what are the purpose of Java, what we can do extra if I'm learning the Java, and lots of features and lots of initial question asked by the interviewer regarding the Java. So myself Niket Kumar, and I'm a Java software developer having the almost 5 years of experience in development. So of course it is not too huge experience, but I'm considering the overall experience of my Java definitely make you understand Java, to definitely make you feel Java, and especially for freezer. This training and this demo part which I am delivering, which is highly sufficient for the people even who is working in the industry for a couple of years. So after having this Java session or especially the demo session, if you're interested, you can contact us. The number will be there and for a training session. If you like this, then definitely share this video and give a proper comment. Fine. So first of all, as I told you, this demo is for the fresher guys who is not having any knowledge in programming language, and and especially for those guys who want to start their career in Java field. So definitely this demo will help them to understand why we learn Java. Fine guys, so let's start the session. Whenever I used to start a class for a Java session, the first question I used to ask to my student is why we required to learn Java. Before Java, the question coming in our mind is why we require programming language. So of course, programming language is also a one type of language, and we know the language. It's a medium to make you understand my feelings and make you understand your feelings. So we have a lots of language like Hindi, English, Telugu, Tamil. Lots of language are there. Even though why we require this programming language. So before starting the any language course, you're supposed to know why we required it. The answer is in the next slide, to interact with the computer system. As you know, we are human beings, and computer system is not understanding our language, and the language which is understandable by computer system is not understandable by us. So to interact with the computer system, we require the programming language, and this programming language is going to be replaced by many languages like C, C++, Java, C Sharp, Python, lots of programming languages are there. All programming language more main motto is to interact with the computer system. Now, apart from every programming language, the C programming language is considered as a mother of all programming language, and without knowing this programming language, it will be very difficult for you to understand the another programming language. So since I was also from a computer background, so I did my PE with computer science. So first time when I learned this C, my trainer was in front of me. I asked a question to my trainer, why its name is C. The question came in my mind was, why its name is C? Why not A? Why not B? Why not D? So that time my trainer was not able to answer me, but later I come to know that before C also there was a two programming language developed by the people A and B, and both programming language was completely failure in the industry. So that's the reason we people don't know the name of the developer. But the person who has developed the C, he was a very talented guy with the name called Dennis Ritchie. Actually, to develop a programming language is not a big task. The task is to making a compiler. So every programming language is having the compiler. That compiler is having lots of instruction, lots of rules, and lots of small programs has given inside the compiler. So it doesn't matter it's a C, C++, Java, or C Sharp, whatever. Every programming language is having their own compiler. So today in C simply, if you're developing a program for addition of two numbers and let's say 12 plus 12, when you are getting an output as a 24, the meaning is very clear. Someone has given the instruction to our compiler what is the meaning of 12, what is the meaning of plus operator. So just like you can take one example of robot. So robot is also one of the machine. So if you're saying left, then someone has given some voice command inside the robot. The meaning of left they are understanding, and based upon they are taking action. Similarly, our programming language compiler is also having the lots of instruction given by the developer, and based upon that it is working. So exactly Danish Ritchie has worked in this area. They make their compiler to understand the real world scenario. So after development of C, there was a big revolution in the world of software. Every company start working in this area. But since we are a human beings, our technology is increasing, our requirement is increasing. So after some time, people found like that C was unable to fulfill the all real world requirement. So there was certain limitation with the C programming language. So we was not able to do everything whatever we are looking for. So then there was a person with the name of B. John Stostra. So what he did actually, he developed a new programming language with the name of C++. So actually, the first object-oriented programming language I have given C++. Why I have given like that? Because it was the popular programming language which was object-oriented. But in fact, frankly saying, C++ was not the first object-oriented programming language. But for your demo point of view, you have to consider C++ was the first object-oriented programming language. So what exactly object-oriented programming language meaning is? So as I told you, the requirement was not going to fulfill by C. Then what B. Journey did actually, he didn't disturb the any concept of C, and he added a four extra features into the C, and that four features was encapsulation, inheritance, abstraction, and polymorphism. After adding these four features into the C, they told the new programming language becomes C with class. Later, he modified the name of this programming language as is C++. But after development of C++, again, whatever pending task was there, whatever requirement was there, that all start works. I mean, C++ was able to fulfill the all requirement, and again, people start working in C++. But of course, scenario was same. After some time, people found like that C++ is also not able to fulfill the all requirement coming from the real world. Then there was a person with the name of James Gosling who was just looking for a high level programming language. So this person was very talented. He understands the requirement of real world, and then after he developed a very popular programming language, and that programming name is Java. So Java is developed by this person. That's the reason father of Java we used to know as James Gosling itself. So many people are saying Java is having the abbreviation like J stands for, A stands for, but actually it is not like that. Java is a complete word, and the meaning of this Java is a hot cup of coffee. That's the reason you can see the logo of Java is a hot cup of coffee. So initially this person was working with a Sun Microsystem, and then after recently this company was hired by the Oracle. That was the history part. Of course, in upcoming slide you will be find out what is the history actually. So the question is coming, why Java becomes too popular and why we need to learn Java? What are the extra features in Java which is making our Java very popular and people are working in this area? So this question probably asked by the interviewer many times, like what is the difference from another programming language and Java, and why Java, and what is the advantage of Java? These all questions is having the same answer. The first point I would like to tell you is that it's the platform independence. So before going to this sentence meaning, let me tell you the meaning of platform. Platform is nothing but it's a combination of your hardware and software like your operating system. So The program developed in another programming language having the dependency with your operating system. So let's say you have developed one program in C for a Windows operating system, then probably it will work only for Windows. But as we know, people are not having only Windows operating system. Many people are using different operating system and they want to run the software in every kind of system. So Java is saying once you develop the software, you can run in any kinds of system, not only in the laptop and computer. Java can run in the mobile phone also. And Android is the example. Not only in mobile, cell phone, BlackBerry, TV, remote, everywhere Java is there. And that makes Java much popular. It can work in any types of environment, any types of system. The second advantage of Java is it's having auto memory management. The person who is having the knowledge of a bit C and C++, for them I would like to tell you there is a two concept in C++ like constructor and destructor. Constructor in the sense which is going to allocate the memory and destructor which is going to deallocate the memory. So why we required auto memory management? Let me explain you. So whenever the programming language came in the real world, that time we were struggling for a memory. That time we was not having too much memory to do our operations, to do our activities. So that time we want that our memories should be preserved, and that is the reason C++ has introduced the destructor. The problem with the memory management was you have to take care whenever you want that certain allocation and when you don't want that all things you have to take care. And as a human beings, as a programmers, we are not always able to know when we require this memory and when we don't require. So Java came with the features. They're saying you don't bother about memory. I will be take caring. Whenever we require memory, I will be allocating. Whenever I don't require memory, I will be deallocating. So Java compiler is internally maintaining this all auto memory management concept. Again, we have a huge chapter on this. We have a huge concept over that. Once we will be starting the classes, that time I will be explaining you how the auto memory management of Java is working. So after adding these features, we are going to work, lots of memory space are going to be preserved. Next is it's more safe and secure. What is the meaning of safety and security in our coding or in our programming language? Guys, let me tell you now this day, we have a online banking types of things where user can make transaction without the help of manager and cashier with the help of a username and password. But another side, we are facing a problem of hackers. Probably many of you are uh, knowing about hackers. He's a person who is going to access your resources unauthorized way. So if you think from the online transaction, then everything is rotating around your username and password. Let's have example. If someone has hacked your username password, then they can easily make a transaction from your account to another account. So of course we require safety and security in our software, in our application. I'm not saying that Java is 100% safe and secure because hackers are also using the Java programming language to hack our application. But even though these types of activities are very less in Java, and that is the reason 90% banking project is going to develop in Java. Another is it's having lots of library class. What exactly library class is doing? Let me tell you, if you think from the again C++ perspective, then in C++ we have a data structure kinds of things. So let's talk about a simple sorting mechanism. We have a lots of sorting like bubble sorting, heap sorting, merge sorting, quick sorting, tree sorting, selection sorting, iteration sorting. Lots of sortings are there. And for each sorting, you have to apply your own business logic. And for that purpose, every time to constructing a lots of code, to work on lots of code, it's completely crucial. So Java what did actually, they collected the all data structure concept and they make one API with the name of collection framework. So in collection framework, you will be finding we have a sort method. Sort method is saying to you, pass your data, I will be sorting you and I will be giving you the result back. So here we don't require to write it lots of codes to sort our data. And like this way, lots of data structure concept like tree, map, set, array list, vector, these all are going to be in very well structured. We can easily use that as a development point of view also, and as a performance point of view also. It is very, very important. If you ask one more opinion, then I will tell you Java people are more active, and even the reason behind the failure of C and C++ is because they peoples are not so active. So the whatever Dennis Ritchie had did, still almost we have the same thing. But Java people are very active. Whenever the real world requirements are coming, they are going to update into the next version of Java. So currently we are having the JDK 1.8. So if you think from every version of Java, you will find lots of new features are there. So that's the reason still Java is ruling over the world. And of course, in coming future, it will be ruling over the world. Now here I would like to give you one more answer why you should learn Java. Right now, the Java scope is very much. Once you have a Java language knowledge, then definitely you will be not bothering about job. Definitely, job will bother about you because many companies are looking for people who have a really good knowledge in Java. So after learning Java, you should not allow to wait for a job because lots of openings are there. Like in India also, especially in Bangalore, 90% companies are working in Java. So if you're going to take the training with a very, I mean, high skilled person, then definitely if they're delivering with the proper concept, you will be getting the lots of knowledge and definitely you will get a job also. Now coming to our next slide, you can see many times the question is asked by my student, why should we require corporate level training before getting job? One more point I would like to tell you that whatever training we are providing, that is completely corporate level. So there are two types of training. One is traditional training, another one is the corporate training. So traditional training in the sense the trainer is basically focusing on the theoretical part. They're not bothering too much about the practical. Whereas in company, you have to bother much more about the concepts practical. So our training is completely corporate level. I myself used to take a training in the well reputed company like Oracle, IBM and also because they people are also hiring the fresher and those fresher are not highly skilled to work on real time projects. That's why the companies are giving the corporate level training, and after getting that training, the candidate is going to be work on any types of real time projects. So same level of training I'm going to deliver in my class, and after getting the training, after making yourself confident, practical, of course you will be 100% perfect in theoretical also. So question is, why should we get corporate level training before getting job? The answer is in the next slide. Now this day in IT sector there is a huge competition, guys. Initially, the people who was having the computer knowledge like BCM, CA, and computer science engineer student was coming. But now this day, people from different background are coming to the IT sector. So of course, initially, selection process was very easy. People are going to get a job if they are going to ask the question like uh, what is inheritance, then many people are going to tell the answer like, let's have one real-time example. Now this day, let's say there is a 50 openings in any company, then the crowd are coming more than 2000. Now it's difficult for the interviewer also to whom they have to select and to whom they have to reject. So initially question was asked by the interviewer, what is inheritance? So if they're asking the question what is inheritance, then initially a student was giving answer like inheritance is the process in which we are accessing the properties of one object into another object, and they got selected also. But now, if they will ask the same question, then out of 2000, I'm very sure 1500 people are knowing this answer. So now the way of asking question is also changed. They are asking, can you give me the real-time example of? inheritance. So now the person who is having the very clear concept of inheritance, they only got selected. So that's why it's required for you to get a corporate level training to make yourself on that level where the people are after working in real time scenario. Coming to the Java part, let me tell you, Java is basically having the three version actually. One is J2SC, that is stands for Java 2 Standard Edition, and same we used to say Core Java. Another is J2EE, that is stands for Java 2 Enterprise Edition, and that we used to call about Advanced Java. Next is J2ME, that is Java 2 Micro Edition, and we used to say Mobile Edition also. Initially, it was Mobile Edition. So as a software developer, you have to more focus on J2SE and J2EE. So core Java is by the name it is clear, it is a core of Java. Without knowing core Java concept, you can't learn advanced Java. So the question is, you have to learn Java very well, a very advanced way. Then only you can understand the advanced Java also. So whenever we are developing a project, there is a two in backend and front end. So complete business logics are coming from J2SE, that is the core Java, and the designing like web application developments are coming from advanced Java. Now, here is some history of about the Java. As I told you, initially Java was handled by the Sun Microsystem, but now Java is handled by the company called Oracle because this Java is handled by now Oracle. The Sun Microsystem itself is hired by the Oracle. Guys, there is one more certification part in Java that is conducted by the Oracle, and that certificate name is the OCJP. Oracle Certified Java Programmer. Initially, it was SCJP when Java was under the control of Sun Microsystem. So this OCJP is having almost, there is some few highlights about the OCJP certification. Portion is complete core Java. Rule is minimum you have to score 50%, then only you will be eligible for certificate. Pattern is 100% objective, and benefit is you will be unique in crowd. So you can see the reaction of interviewer once you are having the OCJP certification. So I just want to say that we are providing the OCJP certification course also, not the OCJP certificate. Let me clear you. The course, the syllabus, whatever OCJP is having, that complete syllabus also you will be getting in more proper way. So now we can see the J2E part where what exactly you are going to get: JDBC, Servlet, JSP, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and XML. These are the part of J2E level 1. Basically, J2E has divided into two parts. One is for fresher and another one is for advanced level. So make sure that to go into the level 2, you should have a very good knowledge of core Java as well as the level 1. This level 2 part is mainly for the experienced person who want to work in organization. But as a fresher, if you are having this level 2 knowledge also, then definitely you will be getting more priority and you will be getting a job opportunity more. So this is the structure of your Java course. Now, this is my contact number and mail ID. If you guys are interested, you can just give me a call. Definitely, I will give you better than your expectation. Don't feel like that I am from different background, then how can I start my career in Java? Guys, one thing I would like to clear you, I have trained the 10th class student and they were responding better than the people who has did this 4 years of course and 4 years of this degree course. So now the idea is if you want to start your training, then you have to choose your trainer first, which can understand your problems, which can deliver the content in proper way. Since I'm a developer, so I know what are the concept is really required for working in Java, which concept you have to focus more, which concept is really important to a real-time project development. So these things you are going to get by default in my class. And of course, one more point I want to say that after finishing the course, you don't bother about the extra preparation for any examination or extra preparation for interview. By default in class itself, I'm always going to give the important questions which were going to be asked by the interviewer. And last, I want to tell you one more point. Since wherever you are going, there is a lots of institute and they all are sitting over there to cheat you. Their main motivation is to make you fool and to make you join, and after that they have a standard syllabus, and based upon that they are going to cheat you. Even after going to get the course, you will be not 100% perfect in Java. I found many people, they told me कि I did my core Java, I want to start with advanced Java, and if I ask a certain questions from core Java that was a very basic, they was struggling. So be clever, don't make yourself fool, don't go there where they can ask you, they can make you fool and they will allow you to register, and after finishing the course you don't know anything. So that's why just have a demo session once again for a programmatical part. Also, I will give you a demo. If you are interested, just contact me. I will be available for you and I will be happy to help you to make you understand Java. Thank you guys. Thank you so much to having doing this video, and happy to help you in future. Thank you. Thank you guys.